Hello everyone and welcome to the B2 English podcast where we teach you how to pass all of the B2 level exams. We hope that you're doing really well today. We'd like to talk about a specific word in particular. This word is rather. Perhaps you've heard rather in other situations like with an adjective. For example, the animal is rather small. Or it's rather busy in the city centre today. The word rather can be used to modify adjectives to mean quite. But this is not the use of rather that we're going to talk about today. The word rather can be used to mean prefer, but it can only be used in the conditional tense. For example, I would rather. I would rather means I would prefer. It is exactly the same thing. For instance, I would rather go to the cinema today than go to school. I could also say I would prefer to go to the cinema today than go to school. The difference is that rather does not need the preposition to, whereas prefer needs the infinitive and to, okay? For instance, I would rather dance than sing, or I would prefer to dance than to sing. It's pretty easy, right? And to be honest, we use rather in quite a lot of situations. There is a very popular game in England that Anna and I are going to play today. It is called Would You Rather? Listen to our conversation and listen out for all of the times that we use rather in different contexts. I hope that you find it useful, everybody, and, well, enjoy the podcast. Hi, Anna.
Hi, Emily.
Today we're going to play a game, if that's okay.
Ooh, I like games.
So the name of this particular game is Would You Rather? Have you played it before?
I don't think I have. How do you play it?
It's easy. Basically, I will give you two options. For example, would you rather be a boy or a girl? And you have to choose which one you would prefer and give a reason why. If my reason is the same as yours, then we will agree and move to the next question. But if we have different ideas, then we might have to have an argument about it, okay?
Okay.
Alright, let's begin. First of all then, would you rather be deaf or blind?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I think I'd rather be blind.
Blinder? So you would prefer not to see rather than not hearing. Why is that?
Well, music is such a huge part of my life. I mean, all I do is dance or play guitar or listen to music. And the thought of not being able to hear anything is just horrifying.
Interesting. I must say, Anna, I think I agree with you on this one, but my reasoning is a little bit different to yours. I speak many languages and it's a part of my job. I might be able to read your lips, which means I can understand what you're saying from your lips, but learning so many different languages and listening to the ways that they produce sound is so important to me that it would break my heart if I couldn't understand new languages anymore. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I didn't think of that.
Alright, so your next question is, would you rather have no arms or no legs?
This is really difficult because I think I would rather have no legs. But it hurts my heart to say that because dance is my entire life.
So you need both your arms and your legs.
Definitely. But I think that I just have to sacrifice the dance because I think that ultimately living without your legs is a lot more manageable than living without your arms because you can still do things. You would be in a wheelchair, but you could still do things.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Although I would miss going hiking. I think that would be one of my big things. Okay, question number 3. This one's a silly one, but lots of people argue about this one. Would you rather be a dog or a cat?
This is easy. I would rather
Yeah?
be a cat. I'm
Oh,
a
yeah?
huge cat person.
Okay, I see. But why are you such a big cat person? Why do you think that it would be good to be a cat?
You can just chill all day. I mean, dogs have to go outside on walks. Cats just chill. They're slightly annoying, which is me. And you just get fed.
It's true, it's true. You don't really do anything as a pet, do you? But you can say the same for dogs.
I
You
think
know,
it's
they,
the going outside that breaks it for me. I'm not much of an outdoors person.
Yeah, I take that. I think honestly, even though I am more of a dog person, I also accept that it would be better to be a cat simply because they can jump around and do all of this crazy acrobatic stuff that cats tend to do. Also, when they fall, they always land on their feet, and I'm quite jealous of that. Because when I
Oh,
fall, I always land on my face. So, next question. Would you prefer, and to be fair, you've kind of already sort of answered this question. Would you prefer to have no Wi Fi or no music?
no Wi-Fi. This is an easy one. I would honestly rather just not have access to the internet, but have music. I couldn't live without music.
That's a little bit heartbreaking, Anna, because you live in Finland, I live in Spain. We'll never be able to hear from each other again because you would prefer to listen to your music. Really?
What do you mean not hear from each other again? What about letters?
Yes, I suppose that's a good point. You could send me a letter, but it's not the same as being able to see someone's face, even if it is online.
That's true. We could always visit each other.
Yes, that's a good point. Um, I do like flying, and I haven't visited you yet. So maybe if we didn't have internet, it would be a very good opportunity for me to go and finally visit Finland and all of the wonderful things in Finland, right?
Exactly. You'd be more motivated.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough. I agree with you. Fine. No Wi Fi. And the last question that I have for you is, would you rather be permanently studying for the rest of your life or working for the rest of your life?
I would choose studying because I love learning new things. And I've actually been quite sad thinking about how I'm graduating in a year because I will have to work full time and I won't be able to learn many new things for free at a university anymore.
Yeah, I suppose so. But I think ultimately I have to disagree with you on this one and I would prefer to work. Because all of the things that you do at university, you can do at a job as well. There's nothing stopping you from it. Of course, I agree that changing jobs isn't as easy as it is to just perhaps change your course at university or decide to do a different language or whatever it may be. But I think being a student of life and going to work is more valuable because you get money. That's my
That's
main point,
true.
that you get money. Unfortunately, we no longer live in a time. I don't know if you knew this, Anna, but in England a few years ago, you would actually get paid to go to university. Uh,
Really?
yeah, so technically it was a job.
Oh my god.
What a wonderful time, no? I would have loved to do that. But no, it's not like that anymore, sadly. So I think I would have to choose going to work simply because spending the rest of your life in the academic field could make you a very smart and very well rounded person. But I also think that work experience and sort of having these hardships in your working life is what is important to build your personality and also get some money, right? But yeah, very good. Thank you very much for playing this game with me, Anna. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it made you think.
Yeah, it was really interesting and really tricky questions.
Yeah, well, hopefully none of these things happen in real life. But
Yeah.
because I do actually like Wi-Fi, despite my likeness of music as well. But hopefully we'll play another game that's similar in the future. I hope you enjoyed.
Yes.
See you soon.
See you.